Quarter scoring, Pangasinan 15-11 in the first, 27-22 in the second. And again, in the third, 11 points lang ang Pasig compared to the 19 of Pangasinan. And that's why they are deep in a hole right here, 63-44. Inside Tamayo. Gulyado. They go down low to Maguliano.
Ooh, I think that's going to be a hold on Montuano.
Holding well, number 10, Mark Montuano. That's his first team foul.
And JP Maguliano, although fresh out of college, has been in the league for quite some time. Started off as a special guest licensed player, and then after his time with the EAC Generals, came back to play for Pangasinan. I'm very happy to continue playing for his college head coach in Jersey Cabiltes.
63-44, Victoria.
Offensive foul. That's a moving screen on JP Maguliano.
Foul, number 23, Jay Gulyano is second.
Oh no, it's going to be Goleado.
Gadin. Nadala ng bola para sa Pasig. 19 points ang lamang ng Pangasinan. Batak. Only 2 points in the ball game para kay Warlo Batak. It's been a struggle para kay Warlo, but he finds a way.
Warlo Batak.
Yeah, he has really gotten better in manning that screen and roll action. I see here getting that solid pick from Lester Tamayo and driving past the defense of JP Maguliano, able to make that angle work for himself. At the start of his career, you would usually see him really falter under the pressure of the defense in two-man game action, but right now he has gotten better and better in reading those situations.
16 points ang lamang ng Pangasinan. Hagabo did not nail the three. Rebound nakuha ni Montuano.
If you're Pasig City, you would love that Pangasinan just keeps taking outside shots as long as you challenge them.
Batak gets it to Montuano. Gadin, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Gadin trying to break down the defense. Masyado malakas. Maguliano nagmamadali. Masyadong malapit kay Jay Collado ang pasa na yon. Batak to Corpus. Good catch by Corpus. Ooh. There's a whistle.
On number 7,
On Hesed Gabo. Tatlo na yan. Napoles is back, replacing JP Maguliano.
A pity there because Pangasinan could have already gotten out in transition to score an easy bucket. Instead, Pasig City will have a chance to trim this deficit. There you go.
Mark Montuano has 7 points in the ball game. 14 na lang ang lamang dito. Napoles. Galanza gets it to Napoles. The alley-oop.
Height is might. A heads-up play. Galing kay Bong Galanza to lob it up to the high-flying Jory Napoles.
Marlo Batak gets it to Corpus. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Batak nakabuelo. That's an offensive foul. Oh, the blocking foul rather. Sorry about that. On Galanza.
Yeah, Galanza just a step too late in moving his feet laterally there.
The play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
How do you stop a guy who jumps high and has long arms like Jory Napoles?
Konting hatak doon on Gabo. That is number 4 on Hesed.
He tried to gamble for the steal there to no avail. Instead, he will send Corpus to the line because now it's Pasig, or rather Pangasinan, who is an early penalty.
7:26 mark ng ating fourth quarter. Nasa penalty na itong Pangasinan Heatwaves.
And now I say that this could be an option for Pasig City to continue to explore, try to get something going inside.
Free throw of the game is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas.
To try and draw more fouls so they can go to the free throw line more often. Question is, can they make their foul shots? So far so good, 8 out of 11. That's a decent percentage for a team.
Gabo, forceful drive. He will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Pushing well on number 10.
He really wanted to make up for that last foul that he committed. He wasn't very happy with that call. And
Gabo.
Hesed sinks the first. One for 2. Rebound nakuha ni Corpus. Tamayo, Montuano, and now Corpus knocks down the 3.
3 points.
Onse na lang to. Felix Corpus with 12 points in the ball game.
an excellent pressure break there by Pasig City. Just basic flash middle and then Montuano hitting Corpus on the left corner, but mabilis ang naging sagot dito ng Pangasinan with Vic Manuel.
And Vic Manuel, that trademark spin and scoop. Corpus again. Oh, feeling it. Felix Corpus. Where did he come from?
Well, he came in late in the third quarter after being one of Pasig's leading scorers in the first two quarters. He had 7 in the first two periods. Did not make an impact in the third period, but here in the fourth quarter, back-to-back baskets, pero back-to-back baskets rin ang sinurrender dito ng Pasig City for Pangasinan.
Galanza scores from underneath. 13 points para kay Bong Galanza. You have to remember, this is a franchise that has, you know, produced some stars actually.
Oh yeah.
Corpus almost got that one in.
I mean, you got guys like Ryan Costello.
Kenny Rocacorva,
Yes.
in particular.
We're now in stronger teams, but I'm sure Boss Buddy Encarnado really proud of the tradition that they built here.
Play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Vic Manuel with a scoop. 70-56. Corpus has had an outstanding game. 14 puntos para sa kanya. But 14 points din ang lamang ng Pangasinan. Galicia goes to work and puts it in. Sometimes you just can't help but shake your head and admire what Pasig is doing, even with this undermanned roster.
Oh yeah, I mean, you don't have Robbie Manalang, you don't have Chito Jaime, and yet they're trying their very best to keep in tow here with Pangasinan, who's actually, if you're gonna think about it, I think most people expected that they would blow out Pasig City right from the get-go.
Yes. And Warlo Batang isn't even that productive. The assist of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. I just think that the execution is really up to the T, no? Talagang sunod na sunod ang kanilang you know, yung galaw ng mga players. I think that you gotta give credit to Coach Aldrin here, what he's doing.
It's really because that just makes problems for Pangasinan dahil yun naman talaga ang kailangan mangyari. If you rely on breakdowns with one-on-ones, it's gonna make you so predictable. It's gonna make the defense's job a lot easier. And that's really how to break down a defense properly. It's through ball movement. Kaya kung napansin mo in that third quarter when they resulted to some early shots during possessions, talagang nadepensa na maayos. It ended up in misses which enabled Pangasinan to run on the other side and score easily.
That's a big shot. Galing kay Jory Napoles. He's hit several perimeter jumpers. 72-60. Balik sa 12 ang Kalamangan.
Which have been really very timely. And that one was during a late shot clock situation.
Galicia with a jumper. That's in and out. Melencio with another rebound. That's number 6. There's a foul away from the ball. That's on Jacob Galicia.
And no matter what happens in this game, I'm still going to be very happy with the way that these guys have competed at Pasig City. Imagine going up against a slew of very talented big names in the front court. I mean, how many of them can you cut? Wala pa nga si Michael Mabulak dyan. At di pa masyado nagagamit yung iba. But, I mean, going up against Jory Napoles, Vic Manuel, oh my goodness.
Corpus and Gadin, they've been outstanding in this ball game. Nice ball fake from Corpus. Takes the jumper.
Whoa.
He'll get the bounce. 16 in the ball game. Para kay Felix Corpus. Lead is still at 10. But Tropang Pasig making their presence felt in this ball game.
I'm sure a lot of people have turned into believers here with the play of Felix Corpus.
Galicia.
Number 29, Jacob Galicia's fourth.
That's number 4, Jacob Galicia. Inaatake talaga.
14 foul for Pasig City.
Inaatake talaga nila sa ilalim.
Because they know if Jacob Galicia comes out of this game, that's gonna be one less problem para sa kanila.
8-4-3 para kay muscle man Vic Manuel. Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Manuel, 1 for 2. Jump ball. Bola ng Pasig.
That's a double lane violation.
It's a double lane violation resulting in a jump ball possession arrow points. The Pasig City.
And this is really all that you can ask for from your players, Javi.
Oh yeah,
For Coach Aldrin.
for sure. They continue to play hard. You know, they're not backing down. If this is actually still possible, this is a lot of time for them to come back.
Montuano for 3. Gets it to go. And it's down to 8. Ang lamang dito ng Pangasinan with under 4 minutes to play. Tropang Pasig. Oh boy, they are a handful. And Pangasinan needs a timeout. We'll be right back. Warlo Batak 13, 12, and 3 against Cebu. Tonight, only 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, but the other players have stepped up, especially this guy, Felix Corpus, 16 points and 4 rebounds. Ganda yung galaw dito ni Corpus, hitting from mid-range in particular.
Oh yeah, and he didn't even play a lot against Cebu sa kanilang huling laro. Only played 5 minutes and 31 seconds. Only scored 2 points. Only attempted 1 shot. But he has made the most of the opportunity given to him by Coach Aldrin Morante in this game. He started and he was very much responsible for Pasig City keeping in step with Pangasinan during that first half and also in this comeback attempt. But Pangasinan trying their best to put this game away.
It's back up to 10 ang lamang dito after that basket from Ian Melencio. Gadin launches.
I would have jumped out of my seat if that went in.
Napoles. Bigay kay Vic Manuel. Inside they go. Napoles, the turnaround. No. Rebound ni Warlo Batak. 3 minutes remaining. Down by 10 ang Pasig. Batak to Galicia for 2.
Jacob Galicia.
Even his vision has improved. Look at the read on that play. Got through the screen, saw a diving Jacob Galicia, little no-look pass. Galing kay Warlo Batak.
Tansyado niya na yung pasa.
Oo.
Manuel, turn around. Batak with a rebound. Here comes Pasig. De Gregorio, that is a foul on Mike DG. He will send Corpus to the line.
Well, he tried to anticipate that move going to the right. I think Corpus was planning to go and spin to the other side, but De Gregorio holding a little bit on the arm. And now Corpus has a chance to put points on the board, cut this lead to just 6 points with the clock stopped.
Ngayon balik sa laro si Bongga Lanza. Balin Bulanadi is also sitting down together with Vic Manuel, Victoria, Galanza, Melencio, Maguliano, and Napoles, the 5 on the floor. Corpus, Montuano, Galicia, Gadin, and Batak for Pasig. Absolutely, Pasig has no business here.
Oh yeah.
Sticking this close to Pangasinan here late in the ball game. They don't have probably their most experienced player in Chito Jaime, one of their leading scorers. They don't have Robbie Manalang, and yet they are here 2 possessions away from Pangasinan with 2.5 minutes to play.
Yeah, they did not resign themselves to the fact that wala yung kanilang 2 best players. Ang nasa isip lang nila, maglalaro kami ng maayos, we're gonna play hard, we're gonna do everything that we can, we're gonna play hard.
And they lose the basketball. That is last touch on who?
I think they might try to challenge this one. I think Coach Alden Morante and his staff were very adamant. It happened right in front of them that Galanza had last touch on the rock.
The Pasig City is challenging the last out-of-bounds play.
The biggest lead stood at 19 points. Challenge for Pasig.
There's the touch by Gadin, and then you see Batak really trying to chase for it. Couldn't really see it on that play.
There was it was off the leg of Gadin, and we'll be right back.
The review for the challenge was inconclusive and it has been nullified. We will stand on the call. Pangasinan Heat Waves basketball.
Inconclusive challenge.
That was
Inconclusive yung review.
That was a very painful review there.
And here's another angle here. And I think that was off Gadin.
Yeah, hindi rin kasi clear kung talagang tumama kay Galanza eh. Yeah, that was off the front of his left leg.
And I think you just have to take the call and move on. now and play great defense, you're back in it.
Yep. This is just a 6-point lead. One stop is all you need at this moment, and then a score on the other end. Make things closer.
Galanza, Batak is right in front of him. Bong, back out to Melencio. That's a tough shot. And Melencio is whistled for the personal. Montuano with a chance to trim the deficit to 4 with the clock stopped.
I have watched this movie so many times for Pangasinan here in this season. When most of these players, their core was playing for Nueva Ecija, when Coach Gerson was still there, it was different. You know, they started slow and then they ended strong. But this season, lots of times they go up early, and then in the fourth quarter, things somehow start to falter para sa kanila. They allow opposing teams to get back in the game, and that has cost them some big games.
75-70. 1 for 2 for Mark Montuano. Melencio against Gadin. 3-second violation on Bonga Lanza.
3-second
He
violation.
was camped in the paint.
My goodness, that's just a lot of errors in the end game. That's really going to be a concern if I'm Coach Gerson Cabiltes. This cannot happen, especially late in the season when you're trying to prime yourself up for a playoff spot in the Northern Division, where there are a lot of really tough teams to go up against. You can't be playing this way in a situation where you're supposed to be up big time already. You're against the team almost at the bottom of the division in the North.
Corpus oozing confidence. He gets the switch here against Napoles. The fadeaway. No. Rebound ni Maguliano. Crucial stop for Pangasinan. A chance to extend the lead here. Melencio against Gadin. Maguliano to Pagsanhan. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Maguliano back shot is good.
Now that is how you execute in the half court.
Timeout, Pasig City.
Try to take as much time off the game clock as possible. Simple two-man game here between Maguliano and Pagsanhan, former collegiate teammates, now playing for the Heat Waves. Just a nice pocket pass there by Pagsanhan to JP. It's now a 7-point lead for the Heat Waves.
Back inside the Alontes Sports Arena. It's a 77-70 lead para dito sa Pangasinan Heat Waves. With a minute and 14 remaining. Both teams already over the limit. Couple of timeouts remaining for Pangasinan. Only one for Pasig. Both teams in penalty.
Fourteen seconds to shoot.
Gadin to inbound. Montuano gets it to Gadin. Gadin with the runner. Oh! That was a brutal miss.
Just a painful muffed shot there galing kay Paul Gadin.
That was halfway in, Javi.
Yeah.
Galanza with 8 seconds in the shot clock. Napoles for 3. Got it. Jory Napoles rising to the occasion here down the stretch. 13 points. Extends the lead to Pangasinan to 10 points. Look at the pass on Bonga Lanza to a wide open Jory Napoles. He's got the stroke tonight.
Yeah, two-man game there on the right side between Galanza in Maguliano, and then the relocation by Jory Napoles na iwan. Point lead now for Pangasinan. This could be the final touch of the game.
And Coach Gerson Cabiltes, his next assignment will be against the Caloocan Batangkang Kalu on August 26. Pretty much it will determine, that's a big swing there. That's a 2-game swing kung sino man mananalo.
Tama ka dyan. And, just like what I mentioned earlier, the heat waves, they need to address these issues in the end game where they need to look sharper. They need to have that killer instinct.
Yeah.
It's simply not going to work against teams like Abra and San Juan.
And not being harsh on the team, but that is the standard that we're looking at.
Exactly.
Because of the lineup that they have. The lineup and really the personnel that they have with Coach Gerson there.
But that's just the reality, Sidelf. And I'm sure that somehow, some way, that's at the back of their minds. It's just pretty much up to them how they will respond to that.
Get in a rush. Montuano has it. Shoots and makes the basket. 31.1 remaining, 80-72. But Pasig fought up until the end. Hats off to them. It looks like Pangasinan will take this victory.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Gallant stand for Tropang Pasig in this game. You gotta give a lot of props to them. Without their top 2 scorers, Hidrobi Manalang and Chito Jaime, still managed to take Pangasinan to the limit.
Ian Melencio should be the final nail on the coffin there para sa Pangasinan.